Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graeme Holm.
Graeme Holm.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Welcome back to another episode of the Money Mentor in the Changing Lives Financially series. This is part 2. If you go back to around the 6th of March, letting go of the past, we had the lovely Christine and the very handsome Geoff. He's looking very GC and dapper today, by the way. Did he dress himself?
Yes, he did.
Right? I'm going to get some fashion tips. Jeez.
Yeah, he's really embracing the Gold Coast lifestyle now.
Way too much. So I have to up my fashion game.
Couldn't wear white jeans in Canberra, so he's busting them out.
Jeez. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, a lot's changed since March. So if we go back when, maybe just for the people that haven't seen the prior episode and they're new to the community, new to the YouTube podcast series, we might give a bit of a quick overview, because then they go, oh, hang on, stop, press stop, go back to March and then come back. So I might start this part 2 with a recap of who you are, what's happened in the background for 5 minutes or so. Then people might want to stop and go back to the 6th of March, letting go of the past one. Okay. That will give them context to then come back to what we touch on that's different today. So maybe we start with who we are, where we were.
Okay.
And how we found infinity, etc. Then I think people should press stop if they haven't heard the March one and go back to that. And then we'll continue on. You want to give us some background?
Sounds good. So Geoff and I have been together, I don't know how many years now, probably 6 or so, 6.5 years ago. When we first came together, there was, I think we'd only been dating a couple of weeks, and Geoff had a major motorbike accident, which was life-changing for him. I don't want to tell your story, but pretty much it was fairly traumatic. It really impacted our lives in the way we looked at money. We were living day to day and in the moment, and really weren't looking at the future. We were living in the moment because of what happened to him. And it wasn't until after Geoff recovered a little bit that we started putting our mind towards, well, how are we going to plan for our future? How are we going to sort out our retirement and so forth? And we knew we needed to do something better than what we were currently doing. And so Geoff was doing his own research, looking at all sorts of different scams and schemes and things, weren't you?
I was.
You were. And then, you popped up in our socials.
Right.
So that's how we found Infinity, did the webinar, masterclass and so forth. And that's how we kicked off. And
to give context, I suggest in a couple of minutes of background, people go back to the 6th of March and listen to Christine and Geoff's first podcast. But it wasn't just a little accident that affected how you thought about money, how you viewed life. I mean, technically, mate, you died a couple of times.
Yeah, I died twice, bled out 3 times, broke eight bones in my back, I think it was. And more
So
injuries.
I've got no excuses about not going to the gym, because you look this fucking buff and you've got all sorts of pins and rods and this.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you come out looking all right by the. They might have done some improvements. There might have been some plastic surgery in there. But it was horrific. You'd lost him. He was gone.
He was gone.
Times.
Yeah, it was 3% chance of survival. So you were gone. You were dead, literally. And it was a long road of recovery. It was a very traumatic experience to go through. You don't remember any of it.
I think that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's a protection mechanism for sure.
For sure.
Yep. So from all of that recovery, and it's talked about back in March, people can go listen to, and it's called Letting Go of the Past. Yeah. That's pretty deep, that episode. But to move forward, so anyone who hasn't heard that, go watch that and then come back to this episode, please. It'll give context. But from that moment on, from recovery onwards to, you're technically dead, you're gone, your life's over. Survived, thankfully. Lots of rehab, lots of recovery, but let's just skip forward then to normality. So long recovery, a lot of healing, a lot of learn to walk, to all sorts of things again. Life took a different spin then, because you guys are like, well, fuck, if you could be gone tomorrow, right?
Correct.
So let's talk to people tuning in for the first time even about that now, about like most people, but you really had when we met, you really had a genuine reason to live for the moment. True?
100%. Yeah.
Almost I'd almost say a narrative.
Yeah.
It was almost like a motto or a creed, right?
Definitely.
Get the boat, get the car, get the van, get the bike, go here. It was almost we're living.
Exactly. It was. It really was a matter of you don't know when something terrible could happen, which is outside of your control. And so, what is the point of squirreling away money and so forth for your future that you may not have? So. There were a couple of years there where we literally just did whatever we wanted and spent what we wanted, and did not have a plan or any structure for the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was the trigger? Obviously, so we're looking at a few things popped up on socials. And we talked about where's the trigger in there to make that change, but
It's probably when you were able to go back to work and we thought, okay, there's definitely going to be a future for you and us. We need to think about how we're going to provide for that. So Geoff's a panel beater, so physical work. There's no way he's going to be able to work till 65 or something until you can get to, your superannuation and so forth. So we needed to think about how we're going to set ourselves up so that when your body has had enough, that we have enough income between what I can bring in and whatever else, other assets that we bring together, that will be able to support us till we can access our superannuation. So that was part of it.
Okay.
But also we were 3 years into a brand new 30-year mortgage.
Okay.
And there's $540,000 outstanding on it. We were, just ticked over into our 50s. How on earth are we going to get ourselves into the right position to have those options down the line and to be able to give him the opportunity to stop work?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys found us in late 23?
Yeah, it was around, we did the masterclass in August 23.
Yep. Okay, and then first REM was October-ish, November-ish 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So back then we had home,
Yes.
$540,000 mortgage. Anything else or just toys?
We had one investment property in WA.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, and we got that through a buyer's agent. We knew we needed to do something different, so we didn't know who to go to. We tried to do it ourselves. Thought, okay, we need to get into property. So found a buyer's agent. They put us into a property there. That and then lots of toys. Motorbikes, caravan, boats, cars, lots of cars, and.
Living it up.
We were living it up.
Okay.
Pretty much we're living it up.
So that's late 23.
Yes.
Home in Canberra, investment property in WA, lots of toys, and a $540,000 mortgage.
Yes.
Then what?
So then we went to our first masterclass and we came away with three
properties.
Oh, from REM, sorry.
From
Yep,
REM,
yep,
sorry.
yep.
Yep, from REM. Came away with, 3 properties and a plan.
Okay.
And the plan involved offloading those toys.
Yeah.
Most of them. We kept one.
Yeah.
And holding the investment property for 1 more year. We needed 1 more year in the market there.
Okay. So hadn't quite done its thing.
Hadn't done its thing. Hadn't had it long enough.
Okay.
So we started that process. So there was about, 12 months or so selling things. Some of them were really hard to let go of too. There was some emotional attachment to some of those things that we sold. So, it took us a while to kind of work through that. So we sold them, put money onto our mortgage, sold the investment property, and then we paid out our home loan. We paid out our home loan in 15 months after we joined.
Sounds very boring.
It was shocking. It was terrible.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
So how long was that period?
15 months.
15 months.
From August 23 to.
But no
paid
toys
out.
now?
No toys.
No toys.
We made the decision to do whatever we could to set ourselves up for a better future.
Yes.
And if we sacrificed whatever was required.
Okay. So home's paid off in full, but no toys. 3 new investments. And then full disclosure, you guys are in Canberra, and very, very in say like a CFO role, really.
Yeah, COO.
COO, Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial.
Yeah, fine, but both of those together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a financial, running the finances
Yes,
and
and operations,
of a private
private school.
school. Yeah. Panel beating.
Yep.
Okay. And then you ended up quitting your jobs.
Yes.
Okay. And you ended up getting new jobs.
We got new jobs. In fact, I changed my career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still panel beating, Geoff?
Still panel beating.
How long
yes.
did it take you to get a new job?
Oh, instantly.
Two phone calls.
Two phone calls?
2 phone calls.
Better
Yes.
paying, worse paying,
Better paying.
good people?
Good people.
Okay.
Awesome people.
Okay,
Yep.
good. And new job?
New job.
What do you do now?
Well, gee, I'm a wealth strategist at Infinity.
Yeah, so
Yes,
full
my-
transparency, you work here now
I
because
do
you're
work here.
product of the product.
Yes.
So you guys literally picked up your life, sold your debt-free home in Canberra, had a couple of investments, relocated to Queensland because we've got head office here on the Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, everywhere, but came up here
Yeah.
and took a job with your background in
Yes.
accounting, finance and stuff. And Geoff's new company, great people, pays a bit better, happy days. Fucking looking very GC today. I tell you what, you're fucking too smart. Put him on a catwalk. Jeez. All right? It looks like he's done a day of hard labour. Right? And took on a role. We offered you a role. So you guys have done everything we ever asked of you.
Yeah.
You've been through a hell of a lot in your life.
Yeah.
But you've done everything we ever asked you. You can see the results. You're sticking to it. You're adhering to it. And with the background, I think you'd be really, really well suited, being through the process and your corporate background, to actually help other clients understand how to do this. So you've been here now
Coming up to 6 months now.
6 months.
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
I love it.
Love it?
I love it. And you would see the difference in me
100%.
when I'm coming home and having days where I've had the most amazing conversations with clients, helping them do what we've done. It's not work.
It's not?
It's not work.
I mean, sometimes it is when you're doing 20-hour days or 16-hour days.
There can be really big days, and
but it's very fulfilling.
It is so fulfilling. It is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. We honestly can't believe that we're living what our dream was. You know, I remember talking to you and describing what we wanted in our future, and we are literally doing that.
And what did you describe? I remember the meeting.
We described living near water, or views of the water.
Views of the water.
Wasn't it? Views of the water. Being around good people, doing work that was fulfilling and made a difference, and that we had a life that had no mediocrity in it, wasn't it? That was our kind of motto, no mediocrity.
Around good people.
Be around good people. So we could have stayed safe and small and stayed in Canberra and had just paid off our home, and that was that, and just kind of tick along, and that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But we grabbed everything that Infinity has offered us with both hands and fully immersed ourselves in every opportunity that has come our way, and facing this fear around that, letting go of what you know and what you're comfortable and familiar with. But we just thought, what have we got to lose? Let's just have a go. It just felt right. We were compelled. And when I'm describing our story to clients, I almost have an out-of-body experience where I can hear myself describing it, and I think, I cannot believe that was us, that we actually did that. Okay. We did it.
She changed a little bit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You got a sparkle in his eye then. Oh, you two are too cute.
Yeah.
What's changed? I get emotional even watching it.
Oh, our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stress.
So it's not go to work, come home, exhausted. It's different, obviously, clearly.
Yeah, different.
I mean, I can see you up and walking the dog and along the broad water, and it's very different up here.
It's so different. The lack of stress, knowing that your future is in a really good position, that you have a plan, you know, that worry has gone, and we're very much focused on making the most of every day. So, you know, that living in the moment thing that we were trying to achieve early on, we're doing that still.
So you're living in the moment, you're going to the cafe for breakfast and spending time together or doing, so you're still living in the moment in a different conceptualize context, right?
Yes. It's now with more purpose.
Right.
And with a framework around it.
Right.
So that we can feel like we're making the most of every day that we're blessed to have.
So I'm dying to. I've been waiting the whole conversation to ask this, but I don't want to put words. What's the toy that we kept?
Oh, Skyline.
Hey, what year is it?
It's a 96.
1996 Skyline. Okay.
But do you know what? During the week, Geoff actually put that up for sale.
Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
And then I said to him, you don't need to sell that. We're on the pathway. We have a
Are you
plan.
going to sell it?
I was going to.
He's taking it
yes.
down.
I'm taking it off. Yeah.
Your
taking
phone
it.
would have been ringing hot.
I couldn't do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you done it up? Or is
yeah.
it still original?
No, I've done it up. A lot of mods. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still in Canberra. So one of our future goals is to find a home for the Skyline on the GC.
Yeah. There's actually proper secure storage up here for cars like that.
Okay.
I'll give you some details where it's like cameraed, everything,
Yeah.
security. So you can actually store it up here and then you can go and drive it on the weekend and enjoy it and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
it's only around the corner
Yeah. Okay.
to
That
you.
would be good.
Yeah.
We have to get it up here because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can actually enjoy it and it's not
Yeah.
just sort of, you know what I mean? You can go and clean it, you can run it, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, kept the sky. I wasn't sure if it was the
It
Skyline.
was the
Yeah.
Skyline he kept.
Okay.
That was it.
Why were you thinking of selling it?
Just to help us out a little bit, like
Okay.
more money in the bank again.
Yeah, it's cash money,
Yeah,
right?
cash money.
What's it worth?
Must be 40, 48, 60.
50 to 60,
50,
40,
60
yeah.
grand, yeah.
Depending on the
50.
buyer.
Yeah, 50
Okay.
or 60, yeah.
You're
Depending on the
replaceable.
buyer, I suppose.
You're
Yeah.
replaceable, but you got no debt. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many investment properties have we got today?
5 we have.
5 investments on the water on the Gold Coast. Obviously, we're renting on the water on the Gold Coast because we're about to buy the
Yes.
new home. It's about to be finished. But I don't know if the new home's the new home.
Oh. I love your surprises.
I'm really
Are
good
we-
surprises.
Are we maybe not moving there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just have some thoughts around maybe like a waterfront property on the Gold Coast on the river somewhere, like Broad Beach Waters or
Oh,
Mermaid Waters
yes.
or somewhere. Maybe something like that with the garage for the car and the cars and everything. Can go and have your coffee on the river and the pool and all that. It's like very, very Gold Coast, right? And maybe some of these other transactions are just investments.
That sounds pretty cool. Did we last
does.
weekend? We said we're still exploring. We've only been on the coast, coming up to 6 months. We're still exploring. So
You got to find your
Yeah,
restaurants and
yeah.
cafes
Yes.
and,
We
and
haven't found it yet.
areas and yeah.
But we actually started just thinking, let's just go to different open homes or display suites, or
Yeah.
just to get a feel for what the different neighbourhoods are for our
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
Eventually we know that.
Different cafes, different restaurants. Try it
just
all.
try different things. But we know at the moment we're on a pathway to an end position, and we will do whatever is laid out in front of us to achieve that. But it's just that exploring, what could the future potentially look like. And I can say that our home on the water
It
was
doesn't
one
have
of them.
to be
yeah.
on the water,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
just,
or in the in the
I don't know, I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Yeah,
for the
I'm-
skyline to fit.
I'm liking what you're putting out there.
Is that what I'm putting out? So we have to do part 3 soon.
yeah, okay.
But to some 5 investment properties at the moment, still kept the skyline. About to potentially moving into one of them that's going to finish shortly as a home, not investment, but that may change.
Yeah.
I think it will. Where to from here? What's the overall plan?
So we've been chatting about that. Do you want to answer?
We've just been looking at real estate, looking around at what's about, and just getting the feelers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the
Yeah.
end, for the
I
end.
might have known that was going to
How did you
happen
know
once you were
that?
here for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, you might have.
Because it's the natural
You knew
organic
before
thing.
we knew.
Yeah.
It's
It's only
interest-
25
Yeah,
years of
I
doing
know,
this, right?
I know. Why am I surprised? Just little things like you were saying, in our ultimate home, what are the sorts of things we want? We've just been keeping a little mental checklist
Yeah,
of
and
the
you
things.
might want the garage and the gym and the pool.
That's it.
Tick, tick, the
Walk-in
little-
robe would be nice.
Walk-in
And
robe.
Yeah, right.
those sorts
The
of things.
sauna.
Yeah, the
Sauna.
sauna.
I like every night in my sauna.
I love it.
I wouldn't function without it.
Yeah.
That's my only zen time.
He's up at the sauna all the time.
But you got to get a sauna hat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't-
your brain is the first thing that cooks in a sauna.
Oh.
Jesse Itzler, if you look it up,
Yeah.
there's a couple of companies, so Beck and I have sauna hats.
Right.
And you can sit in there much longer, and it
longer.
protects your brain.
Yeah,
Protects
okay.
your bucket.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like
hot tip.
it's like a cooling hat.
Yeah,
They look
okay.
hilarious.
I bet. I haven't
Look
seen
like-
any of your posts up with your hats on.
I never post a hat. I'll post one for everyone who listens to this. It's like a big tea bag or something, or a bell. But yeah, you got to get a sauna hat.
Yeah,
Stay in
yeah.
there longer.
Yeah.
So the ability to have those sorts of things
Yeah.
in the comfort of your own home that's
Yes.
clean and safe, and you don't have to, time is money, time's valuable.
Yeah.
To be able to do that at home, it's amazing.
Yeah. So that sort of
So I
thing.
think we need to review the strategy
Okay.
now that you are looking and getting a feel.
We
and
are.
Beck and I recently went, okay, we're going to try, because beneath where you are now is
Yes.
one of the best, probably the best Japanese restaurant on the Gold
It
Coast. You
is sensational.
can't even get a booking, right?
No, we
Like it is.
Yeah.
And if anyone's
Been-
wondering, it's 180.
180.
It's called 180
Yeah.
Marine Parade.
Yeah.
On the Gold Coast,
best.
and it's impossible to get a
Yeah.
booking. It's the best on
It
the
is
coast.
amazing.
But we've been, because it's so hard to get a booking, we've been recently trying all the other ones. So we found one the other night just down the road from our house
Aha.
in Mermaid.
Aha.
Really good. Only 4 people in there on a Wednesday. I'm like, this is great, So,
Yeah.
but and then we're like, oh, we'll try another one, and
Yeah.
we try. So we've been bouncing around, trying all these different Japanese restaurants, So it's and also the cafe test.
That's
Well, you go to
yeah.
different cafes in different, down the coast,
Yeah,
up the coast,
coast.
inland a bit.
Yeah.
What's it like? Are the people friendly? Are they walking their dog? All that sort of
It's
stuff. So-
exactly what we've been doing, and walking, on different footpaths on different beaches, and
Yep.
just going out and having a look at, what's the beach like here? What are the people like? We were down at Palm Beach last weekend,
Yeah.
checking out a few cafes down there, looking at
Yeah.
the restaurants and bars and whatever, and
Yep.
just sussing out the different locations because we don't know them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and outside of that, really, it's, building a new network here. So,
Yeah.
we've left behind family and friends in
Friends,
Canberra.
yeah.
That was hard. So, just rebuilding our networks and
And then bring them up here.
bring them up here. Yeah. We're trying. We're trying.
Even just for the weekend, not
Yeah.
to live, but
Yeah.
they might like it.
Yeah, well, part of the problem, hasn't it been that we haven't had a weekend to really do too much looking
know, we
around
all work
because
too
there all
much.
coming up and visiting,
Oh, they're all
all the
coming-
family's been coming up. Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I think that we should review this strategy to get to a part 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you if you've got, you can ask me any questions if you've got questions for me today, but I think we need to do a part 3, and I think today's just a bit of a refresh for people to hear part of the journey that people that have been advised, that have been clients for a few years, then actually become team members, which is a lot of our team.
Yeah.
Because there's proof in the pudding. So who
Yes.
better to teach someone to do what we do than someone who's actually already done it? And I
Yeah.
think that's really important. But I'm glad the Skyline didn't sell. That would have been horrific. But I think next steps here are to now edit the strategy, because I'm hearing that we're thinking about and this is the really important conversation I have for people, that just because you have a plan or a strategy, it doesn't mean that it can't evolve.
Exactly.
Because you never know how something's going to go until you start executing it. And then as you execute it, might go left, might go right, might go uphill, might go downhill. For all intensive purposes, we're going uphill. Oh, sorry, I'd say downhill. We're cruising.
Yeah.
But the trajectory, we're growing, which is great,
Yeah.
right? But I think now it sounds like, and I was waiting, that's why this was a good conversation today, to go, okay, we've got a bit of a feel. Were we going to run back to Canberra? Are we going to stay here?
No, we're
Do we
staying.
like it? Are we starting to meet some people, get some relationships, friendship? Do we like some of the areas? That seems to be organically happening, which is good to hear. So I think we need to edit the strategy now to look at where home may be and what home may look like in that list,
Yeah.
and to start exploring that, and to change some of the investment transactions to be able to fund the home.
To get there. That sounds awesome. We definitely love it here. I'm loving my work. Jeff loves his work.
Okay.
This is very much our future.
I've got to ask a question. Are Queensland or Canberra drivers worse?
No.
You're in smash repair, right? Queensland, you got to, because I say most Queensland drivers take 2 hours to watch 60 minutes. They slow down to merge.
Yeah, they do.
I come from Sydney, where it's like you're aggressive and you got to rip in it. You know what I mean? But like here, you go up the motorway, people slow down to merge, and people, this 4-lane highway, and the Queenslanders drive in the left 2 lanes. I'm like, get out of the lanes to let people merge.
Everyone's somewhat Sunday driving around.
It
here.
frustrates
You talk
the
about that
hell
Sunday
out
driving.
of me.
Yeah.
No one's in a hurry in Queensland, right?
Well, I'm proudly a Queenslander. I've been in Canberra 20 odd years, and I have to say I've come back to some terrible drivers up here.
It's bad, isn't it? There's 4 lanes.
It's
I'm
bad.
like, get over.
Yeah, it's like, come on, people.
Yeah. Well, your Coles shuts at 6 o'clock too.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I can't get my head around that. It's like, what do you mean? The supermarket's closed. And the restaurant. Yeah. Anyway.
So, any questions for me today? Because I think this is a really good refresher for everyone to go back and watch the one in the 6th of March, letting go of the past, to get from where we were to where we are today, to where I think just in the next couple of months,
Yeah, okay.
not even maybe,
Yeah.
we're about to see a complete overhaul.
Love that.
Complete entire overhaul that you probably wouldn't have even imagined on a whiteboard 8 months ago.
Definitely not. We didn't imagine
last
what we're
white
living.
ball. No.
We still can't believe the last white ball that we're living now. So
It's fun, right?
yeah, it is. But we know that the whiteboard outcome. And this is what I say to people too. Don't limit what you think is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Really open your mind to, anything really is possible. Yeah, don't limit yourself because you just don't know what can be. And we know that because we're living and breathing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Thank
that.
you so much.
Pleasure. So we're going to do another one.
Okay.
We're going to please everyone that's heard this, just this little refresher today of the journey of client to staff team member to then fully evolve, and we'll get some slides and everything in the next one, or the digital whiteboard, and map it out, because it's going to be, I already know, it's going to be wild.
Man,
Wild.
I'm so impatient. I have to be patient today.
Everything good coming,
Yeah,
work
okay,
coming
yeah,
takes
it
time.
takes time, okay.
But it's going to be cool. It's
All
going
right.
to be super cool. I think you're going to be really happy. You just got to pick the property. So, but this is going to be a cool story, I think, in the very, very next couple of months.
It's so exciting.
So I look forward to it.
Yeah, wow.
And appreciate you guys being so raw and honest in the previous session and this session. I know a lot of your clients will see this and family and friends, but like you said, be patient, trust the process, listen to the advice. It's up to them to execute or not.
Yeah.
But even like I've got mentors, I've got people that teach me. We're all learning every day. Let the expert fix the car. Let the expert do the loan. Like, just get that team of experts around you. If someone's tuning into this and they don't work with us, get a team of experts, not a team of fucking half-asses.
100%.
I looked at those stats the other day, like 22,000 brokers and only 10,000 write more than 50 million a year.
Yeah.
Less than
It's
10% of
scary.
the industry. That means 90% chance the person you speak to is lucky to do a loan a week.
Yeah.
That's
Shocking.
wild. Unless they're in a
Absolutely
regional area.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So, but appreciate you guys sharing and being so raw and honest. Stay tuned. I know Christine's dying
I
to
am
know
so
what's going
dying.
on right now. Jeff's just like, as long as I keep the skyline in there. And it's got a shed.
It's got a garage.
It's got a garage.
Such an easy go. Thank God you didn't sell it.
Yeah. It might have a home shortly.
It might have a home.
Yeah, well
That's
done,
so cool.
guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
it.
much, Dean. Thank you, for everything that you and Beck
Good to
have
see
done
how
for us.
happy you are.
Yeah,
I
thank
like
you.
it. Well done.
That's beautiful.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
You're fucking gone. See ya.